Welcome again to our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you where this quadratic equation came from. So I'm going to be proving it to you, making it very simple, where our x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by all that divided by 2a. So we're just going to dive straight into trying to prove this. Normally in the equation they always tell us that a x squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So we're just going to dive straight into trying to prove this. Okay. So I'm going to start by just dividing both sides by a. So if I divide both sides by a, I'll have a x squared divided by a plus bx divided by a plus c divided by a is equal to 0. This implies x squared plus b on a x plus c on a. So with this now is equal to 0. With this I'm going to equate it now, which means our x squared plus b on a x is equal to negative c on a, because I've sent this way. So because I've made now x the subject of the formula, I'll just simply start by, I'm going to add now on both sides the square of the coefficient of x. What's the coefficient of x here? The coefficient of x here is b on a. So I'm adding on both sides half the coefficient of this x. So let me tell you what the half the coefficient is. So half the coefficient of that is equal to 1 on 2 times b on a. That is half. So I'm squaring it. So I'm going to add this on both sides. So this is how our equation becomes. So I have now x squared plus b on a x. I'm adding it down. Is plus b on 2a or square is equal to negative c on a plus b on 2a or that square. Basically, you know what this means. Just adding it on both sides is the same thing. Now, if you look at it very well, I'm going to simplify this. I'm going to simplify this so that it can give me a simple quadratic equation. I'll just drop down and go straight to the 8, which this gives us x plus b on 2a or square is equal to negative c on a plus b square on 4a square. Now I'm sure you'll be confused how I got this, but I'm just going to simplify this so all of people should just understand before I continue. So I'm going to explain this. If I try to explain this, is simply where they give you an equation where they say x plus y all square is simply implies x plus y times x plus y. Expanding this now, what do we have? We have simply taking this, which is x plus b on 2a times x plus b on 2a is equal to x times x, x squared, plus x times b on 2a, which is x times b on 2a. Next term, b on 2a times x, which is plus b on 2a times x plus b on 2a times b on 2a, which is plus b on 2a all square. Which if we see now, what do we see? We see that this 2 is basically added, which will give us x squared plus 2x b on 2a plus b on 2a all square. These two cancels these two, which finally gives us x squared plus b on 2a x plus b on 2a all square. So from this we can see that we have basically come back to this equation. This was me just trying to prove to you why I used this formula here, where I simplified it like this. So from here we're going to continue back solving our equation where we had normally we had x where we had x plus b on 2a all this square equal to negative c on a plus b square on 4a square. That's where we're continuing, as you can see. So from here now, what are we going to do next? So I'll simply start by doing what? By equating this. That's drawing my LCM here, where I'm going to use the simplest common, which is 4a squared. So 4a squared divided by e gives us 4a. 4a times negative c gives us negative 4ac plus 4a squared divided by 4a squared gives us 1. 1 times b squared gives us b squared, which this is equal to negative 4ac plus b squared divided by 4a squared. This implies now our x plus b on 2a brackets all square is equal to, we equated, which is b square minus 4ac divided by 4a square. Now I can look at it, we see that here I'm going to simply can just put square on both sides. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll put the square root on both sides, which this gives us now x plus b on 2a all square times the square root is 1 on 2. It's equal to the square root of b square minus 4ac all this divided by 4a square, which this gives us x plus b on 2a, because this cancels this, is equal to, remember I have to add plus or minus here since I'm basically square rooting the two sides, because for me to bring back this equation I have to put square, and remember this because for me to bring back, let me take this again, for me to bring back this equation to the normal equation I have to square it, and remember the square of x to the power n square, if x is negative 1 or 1, the answer always comes as the square of a negative number is a positive number. So this gives us a plus or minus square root of b squared. That's where the plus or minus comes about, because if I'm squaring this both sides, whether it's a plus or a minus that is in that equation, it boils downward back to a positive number. So this is how we come out with plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, or this is divided by 4a squared. So I'm simply going to send this one this way, which if I send it this way, we have x is equal to negative b over 2a plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all this divided by 4a squared. Looking at this now, what do you think we can do? Has anybody come to a conclusion? That was me trying to correct that. So I'm going to simplify the square root. So we have x is equal to negative b on 2a plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by the square root of 4a squared. I'm sure everybody already knows this formula. If you don't know, it's simply telling us that the square root of b on a is simply equal to the square root of b over the square root of a. Is the same thing. So we're going to continue here, which will have negative b on 2a plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. All this divided by the square root of 4 is 2 times the square root of a squared is a. So from here I can simply again draw an LCM, where I'm going to draw this LCM, and then this time I'm going to take 2a because this is simply equal to 2a. So I'll take 2a as our subdivision formula. So here 2a divided by 2a, 1 times negative b is negative b plus or minus 2a divided by 2a is 1. 1 times this is giving us the square root of b squared minus 4ac. So from here we still have finally come to a conclusion where finally our x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all this divided by 2a. So we'll finally come to our final answer. So that is simply how our quadratic equation was derived and how it is being proven. So thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Remember, when solving quadratic equations, this is the best formula to use once you have equated them and you know your values of a, b, and c. So sorry, I even forgot that we had to put 4ac here. 4ac. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.